What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. Happy Sunday. So, if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Give me a massive thumbs up, share the video out, and yeah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk, man. I don't know if it's a mixture of fanboys or if it's just genuine gamers that are concerned about the PlayStation 5 Pro, but I've seen so many people even coming after me because I did put out a tweet that went kind of semi-viral, and I asked the question of, hey, you know, are you guys gonna buy the PS5 Pro at the right price if the price is right? And a lot of people saying, oh, you know, don't care for the PS5 Pro, it's a waste of time, it's pointless. There's no games, so why would Sony come out with a PlayStation 5 Pro? That makes no sense, right? And obviously some people would say that the rest that I've scrolled through the comment section, and not even just on my tweet that kind of went semi-viral, but a lot of other people I'm seeing out on Twitter just saying this is a dumb move by Sony. Why come out with a PS5 Pro when there's no games? And it's like, I don't even think these people even pay attention to anything that Sony's been saying this entire time, right? But I'll get into that. But, you know, people are having mixed feelings about it. Some people are like, yeah, don't care about the price. Some people are saying, yeah, I'll buy it, whatever the cost is. Obviously, scalpers are going to have a field day with this console because it's going to be very expensive. But either way, whatever the cost may be, some people saying that it's not going to be a huge upgrade, you know, over the PS5, the base PS5. Games are still going to be running at 30 frames. And some people are even going as far as to say, well, GTA 6 is going to run at 30 frames. And I'm like, okay. So we coming up with all these assumptions saying that the PS5 Pro is basically pointless at this point, right? Without any official information on it. Now, we did hear from Tom Henderson, which is a very reliable source when it comes to tech in general. Like, he's been correct on a lot of things when it comes to PlayStation. Now, a lot of insiders typically get things wrong when it comes to PlayStation stuff, but he's always been on the money. Now, this could very well be the first time ever that he could get something wrong, right? But obviously Moore's Law is dead. You know, some people saying, oh yeah, Moore's Law is dead. He has a spotty track record. You know, he's not reliable and this and that. You know, all the stuff that was coming out. Oh, it's 67 teraflops, but it translates to 33 teraflops. Oh, it's just PS5 dev kit specs. Regardless if it's even 20 teraflops over the 10 teraflops that we currently do have right now, it is still more powerful, obviously. Now, my conversation today is going to have with you guys, I want to have a really sensible conversation with y'all, because this is not the first time that any of these companies, whether it's Microsoft or Sony, is coming out with a mid-generation refresh. I don't know if you guys remember the PS5, not the PS5 Pro, but the PS4 Pro, right? How Sony handled that. There was no exclusive games for the PlayStation 4 Pro. There was no exclusive games, all right? On the back of the box, it says PS4 Pro Enhanced, okay? There was no exclusive games for PS4 Pro. It was just games that got updated to run on PlayStation 4 Pro. And it's going to be the same thing on the PS5 Pro. Games are going to be patched, right? That's it. It's going to be patched for the Pro. That's it. They're not going to sit here and make games, you know, strictly just exclusive to PS5 Pro. That's just not going to happen. This is not going to happen. they're gonna update the games just like they did back in the day. You know, all these games, Watch Dogs, Legions. I don't even know if people remember Killing Floor 2, The Last Guardian. All those games got updated, right? Even Last of Us Part 2, PS4 Pro enhanced. What was it? Ghost of Tsushima. That's another PS4 Pro game as well. Like, so again, all those things are enhanced. That's what it says on the back of the box, right? So there's that. So people coming out saying, oh, Marlon, it makes no sense and this and that. And, you know, it's pointless for Sony to come out with this year and there are no games. That's a lie. I'm going to say it again. That is a lie. If you pay attention to what Hiroki Kotoki said, okay, existing franchises, okay, meaning your sequels to your God of Wars, to your Spider-Mans, to your Ghost of Tsushimas, to your Death Stranding, to your Days Gones, stuff like that, right? Spider-Man, all that stuff next year, okay? Now, they did not say, oh yeah, that includes new IP. That includes new IP. They did not say that. So we need to stop jumping to the conclusion and saying, oh yeah, dog, no games, it's pointless. They can patch these games. They can patch the existing games. Dragon Dogma 2 can get patched for PS5 Pro to run better and look a little bit better. Okay. Same thing with Final Fantasy 16. Same thing with Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. What are we talking about? And that will be a selling point for a lot of people to buy the Pro over the base PS5. Are we kidding ourselves here? Are we being for real? That is more than enough reason. Even if, let me say, the PS5 Pro is going to sell regardless. It's going to sell regardless because here's the thing. Here's why I'm saying this. There's a lot of people, believe it or not, don't have a PS5 right now, who are just now hearing the news about a PS5 Pro. So you know what that consumer is going to do? That consumer is going to hold off and wait on the Pro. They're going to hold off and wait on the Pro, right? And not only that, I'm pretty sure they've been scouring the internet to see how games do run on PS5 right now, right? Even people that are buying the PS5 Slim right now, they're still gonna buy the Pro. Here's another thing. If they look at the performance that the PS5 is having right now, things are looking fuzzy, this and that. They're either going to sell their PS5 Slim to buy the Pro, or they're just going to buy the Pro. Everybody wants better performance, right? Everybody wants better performance at the end of the day. And I see this narrative on Twitter, people saying, oh yeah, GTA 6, it's going to be CPU bound, and the CPU in the PS5 Pro ain't even that much more powerful than the base PS5, and it's going to have the same amount of RAM. Listen, calm down. Here's this. If the upscaling technology thing that we've been talking about, the PSSR, if that's what Sony is going to really officially call it, we don't know. According to Moore's Law is dead, according to Tom Henderson backing it up, the PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, that's their new DLSS functionality. I'm about to shut this down right now. Even if, listen, even if the PS5 Pro advertises, okay, it can run GTA 6 at 4K 30, but with the DLSS-like functionality, it goes to 60 frames. Sold. It's like people are forgetting about this upscaling technology. That's the selling point for the Pro. I don't understand. I don't understand. Bro, sold. People are going to be sold on the Pro because of the upscaling technology. It's not about it having 33 teraflops or 23 teraflops, however many teraflops. And here's the thing. Teraflops does not equal performance. So get teraflops out of your head. We don't learn from like 4 years ago with Series X having 12 teraflops, that means nothing. It means nothing at all. It's just floating points. It means nothing. It means nothing. When it comes to raw performance, it means nothing in the grand scheme of things, right? So the secret sauce, like I'm going to say it again, the secret sauce that Mark Cerny is working on is the upscaling technology, right? The DLSS-like function. That's what's going to make GTA 6 butter on PS5 Pro. Something that the base PS5 can't do and can't handle. That is enough reason for somebody to say, oh, shoot, shoot, you know what? The PS5 Pro is the best place to play GTA 6 at 4K 60.
Them scalpers will have their trigger fingers ready unless they sell them in stores. Prob sell M for $1,500 to $2K, and some will pay that price.
Listen. I'm glad you talked about that. Listen. Thank you for the 5. Listen. Scalpers are going to have a field day with this console. Just like with any other new hardware, any other new technology that comes out. Oh, they're going to have a field day with the PS5 Pro. Good luck trying to get one. For those of you who are saying, oh, I'm not going to buy it. When Sony comes out and say, hey, we're launching a PS5 Pro. Okay, it's coming out. Here is the upscaling technology. It is true. Yeah, the teraflops might be less. Who cares? I don't care about teraflops. All I care about is the raw performance. How much more performance am I going to be getting over the base PS5? That's all I care about. That's all I care about. You see what I'm saying? I don't care about teraflops. What I care about is the performance. Can the PS5 Pro run the games that I want to play at 60 frames and make the image more crisp? That is it. That's all I care about. And that's all any of y'all should care about. If Sony can sell me on that, I am sold. It doesn't matter how many teraflops it have and all this and that. I see everybody is talking about this stuff on Twitter. That is pointless. Stop talking about teraflops. It's about the raw performance. Like how much better are these PS5 games are going to be on the PlayStation 5 Pro? When developers start patching these games that are garbage right now, running performance-wise trash on the base PS5, Gotham Knights. What happens when they update Gotham Knights to run on PS5 Pro and to run it at 4K 60? Sold. That's enough for me to, oh my God. Oh shoot, I've been wanting to play this game. That's what I'm saying. Stop talking about, oh, PS5 Pro ain't gonna have no games. Bro, games is already out right now. There's a lot of games that are running at 30 frames that I am not going to buy. You understand? You guys are forgetting about that particular consumer. There's a lot of different type of consumer. You got the enthusiast and you got the hardcore. They're gonna buy the PS5 Pro no matter what. The enthusiasts, the hardcore fans that really want better image and better FPS, they're going to buy the PS5 Pro regardless. And then you have the casuals. And then you have just the regular consumers that are just like, it's a waste of money. I don't see the value in it, right? You have all different type of consumers out there, but I'm one of those guys that I'm a hardcore, I'm an enthusiast, and at the same time, I'm holding off on a lot of these games. Like Dragon Dogma 2, I'm not buying that day one. I'm not buying it day one because 30 frames? No, I refuse to be playing any game at 30 frames. In this day and age, in 2024, I am not doing it. Now, if Sony comes out with that PS5 Pro and be like, listen, Dragon Dogma 2 4K 60 or Dragon Dogma 2 1440p 60 or whatever, however the resolution is going to be, I don't care because it's going to be upscale because of this upscaling technology. I don't care. As long as the image looks better than how it looks on the base PS5, as long as that game is going to be running at double the frames or at least, even higher than that, I am sold. I will buy a Pro just for those reasons, right? So here's there's that point, right? Now, the next point is this. I see people saying, Marlon, ain't no games for the PS5 Pro. There's no games. Okay. There's no games. When you say there's no games, and people are still saying that there's no games for the PS5 this year. There's no games. Forgetting about second party, forgetting about all the second party announcements. Just leave that alone. Forget about the third party deals that Sony have in place. No, just leave those alone. Those don't matter. But I guarantee you this. If Stellar Blade was a game that was running at 30 frames per second on base PS5, and then Sony comes out and say, listen, it runs at 60 on PS5 Pro. Right? This game that came out 6 months ago, by the time the PS5 Pro comes out, you're going to buy the PS5 Pro because you want better performance. That's the whole idea behind the PS5 Pro. They're not going to make exclusive games for the PS5 Pro. They're just going to update them. That is it. So you can crush that noise right there and then. Not only that, new IPs are going to be coming out between this year and next year. Not only that, I'm not even done yet. Okay? Remakes. There's so many remakes right now that are in development currently right now. Right? And some of them are probably going to get released this year. You can say whatever you want about remakes. It's a part of Sony roadmap. It's a part of their future. They're going to keep making more and more and more remakes. So if you don't like it, sorry, you need to just go ahead and sell your PS5 and just quit while you're at it right now, because Sony's going to have more and more remakes. My thing is this. This is an opportunity for Sony to shine even more with the PlayStation 5 Pro, right? So you have established IPs. Sony, you see, that's what I'm saying. People are counting Sony out, bro. I understand it's a lot of chaos right now, but we're counting them out way too soon. Give them a chance. If everybody can give Microsoft a chance and still giving Microsoft a chance, we can give Sony a chance too. Give them a chance to show their hand first before you say you're done with Sony. Give them a chance first before you say the PS5 Pro is pointless. Let them come out with a presentation. Let them show you what the Pro can do first before you cast your stone and be like, I'm done with the PS5 Pro. I'm done with PS5. It's pointless. This generation is a joke. Same thing with the PS3, right? Everybody thought it was over for Sony with the PS3 because they had a huge misstep with the PS3 in terms of the price. They had a rough launch, right, with the PlayStation 3. Remember that?
The moment they show games running on the Pro, including games that are struggling now. Believe me when I say, anyone who's whining will be the first ones to jump shark on the Pro. Anyone who says different is full of it.
Thank you for the donation. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, all I'm hearing is a bunch of rah, 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 rah. Oh, PS5 Pro is pointless. It ain't gonna have no games. And it's the same thing with the PS4 Pro. It's like I don't get it, man. It's like we just completely forgot on how the PS4 Pro was. PS4 Pro is the same thing. All they did was enhance. They had 45 games, 45 plus games, right? That was supported for PlayStation 4 Pro. A lot of the existing games, Watch Dogs 2, Killing Floor 2, what was that game? The Guardian game, the Last Guardian, all those games were PS4 Pro enhanced. That was enough for people to say, oh, shoot. I already played Last Guardian. I already played Watch Dogs 2. I already played Killing Floor 2. Oh, shoot. Let me go buy the Pro. You see what I'm saying? Let me go buy the Pro. And it was 4K. It was checkerboard, but it was still offering a higher resolution than what we were getting on the base PS4. The base PS4 was 1080p 30, right? And some of the games did run at 60 on PS4 Pro, right? But yes, I understand some people will say, oh, Marlon, it wasn't native 4K. It wasn't native 4K. Okay, it wasn't native 4K, but it still looked better than the base PS4. And it was a huge selling point for a lot of people. Because remember, the same thing. Games were struggling to run on the base PS4. Remember? And at the time, so not only that, but at the time, Sony knows, okay, well, 4K TVs are starting to become the norm. A lot of people was buying 4K TVs back then, right? So the PS4 Pro actually made sense, right? It made sense back then, not because of the 4K TV aspect of everything, but also the games were looking better and running better on the Pro than they did on the base PS4 Pro. And a lot of the games that were struggling on PS4 was running better on the PS4 Pro. So that was enough for some people right there. It's the same thing with the PS5 Pro. Games are struggling right now. We not getting proper ray tracing on PS5. A lot of these third-party games are running poorly on the PS5 right now. They are. Ain't y'all tired of these 30 FPS games? The idea behind the Pro is to double the frames. Now, is developers are going to fully utilize what Sony is going to be offering with the PS5 Pro in terms of the upscaling technology? It's yet to be seen. But at least we know we don't have no more excuse no more. Because, hey, Sony did their job. They offer you the PS5 Pro, making it even much more easier for you to develop for and giving you that upscaling technology so you can patch it into the games. So what's the excuse?
If you have a PS5 Pro in front of a PS5 Pro and a PS5 Pro behind a PS5 Pro, how many PS5 Pros do you have?
You're just trying to be funny, right? You're trying to be funny at this point. Now, this is not a joking thing right now. We talk about business right now. You playing. We talk about business. Come on, man. It's all about, here you go. Listen, let's get back down to business and stop playing, man. All right. So, again, for those of you who are sitting there saying PS5 Pro ain't gonna sell, PS5 Pro is pointless, ain't gonna be no games, stop. Because the same people out on Twitter and on social media, Reddit, saying that it's pointless, you are going to buy it. When Sony, it seemed like we forgot. Remember when Sony was showing a demonstration of PS4 versus PS4 Pro? I believe it was Spider-Man. I forgot what game it was. I think it was Spider-Man. It was showing the speed difference between the base PS4 and then PS4 Pro. And they were showing an example. And a lot of people was looking at that demonstration and they were sold. They were showing off I think it was Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken. And people was like, oh man, I'm sold. I'm literally sold on the Pro, right? It's going to be the same thing. It's literally going to be, let me say this again. You honestly think Sony is going to come out with this PS5 Pro and it's going to be pointless? No. You honestly think it's going to be pointless? Really? Okay. Sony knows that if they want to have a huge capitalization on the market, they got to make sure that that PS5 Pro can run GTA 6 at 60 frames. Period. End of story. Or else nobody is going to buy it. So we're underestimating Sony at this point. You honestly think they've been in the game 30 years before a lot of us was even born. 30 freaking years they've been doing this. You honestly think they're going to come out with the PS5 Pro and the biggest game known to man is about to drop next year, hopefully no delays. And you honestly think that's going to be a huge marketing for Sony? If Microsoft does not come out with a Series X Pro, which Phil Spencer, you can't even trust anything that any of these execs say. But I'm just saying, Phil might change his mind. Microsoft might change their mind and be like, oh, shoot, we missing out on bread. We might as well come out with a Series X Pro, right? Because if Sony doing it, we need to do it so we can capitalize off of the market, right?
Games are becoming more demanding. Technology is advancing faster than many want to admit. If you want better fidelity, etc., Sony has to adjust. If they don't, they will be left behind. What are we doing here?
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point. Like, some people must think, thank you for the donation. Some people must think that this is brand new to Sony. Like Sony just coming out the gate. Sony just start making consoles. Bro, they've been doing this for 3 decades. 3 decades they've been making consoles. You honestly think they're going to come out with a PS5 Pro and it can't run the best-selling game of this entire generation at 60 frames? You are crazy if you think that. You are crazy. That Sony will be losing so much money. It will be pointless for them to come out with a Pro and then it can't run GTA 6 at 60 frames. That will be so crazy to everybody. Even if it runs it at 1440p 60, right? And then with this upscaling technology, it up-reses the 1440p resolution to 4K. I'm happy with that. What's the problem with that? I seen everybody's like, oh, it's not going to run it at 4K 60. Well, even if it's 1440p 60 without the upscaling technology, I'm happy with that. What's wrong with 1440p? I'm not understanding when almost every PC gamer out there, what resolution do you play at? 1440p. 1440. People rarely game at 4K. People rarely game at 4K. All of a sudden now, oh yeah, 1440p. Oh yeah. Even if it's 1440p 30, right? You are forgetting about the upscaling technology. You are forgetting about the DLSS technology. That DLSS technology is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Even if it's 1440p 30. It's going to take that 1440p 30 and turn it higher than that. You're getting a higher image quality than 1440p, and you're going to get double the frames. I am sold. That's enough for me to say, I'm buying a Pro. I'm buying a Pro. And if if everything that Tom Henderson is saying, if everything that Moore's Law is saying about this PSSR technology, and it actually locks the frame rate and it's not unstable, I am sold. So don't sit here and tell me you're not going to buy the Pro because it's going to be running at 30 frames. That makes no sense.
If third-party developers got the dev kits in January 24th, you think GTA will fully utilize the Pro in 1 year?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Or else there will be no point. Thank you for the donation. For sure. They got time. They got time. They got time. Let me say this. So according to Tom Henderson, first-party developers had the Pro September of 2023. Third-party developers had the Pro since February or something like that, January, February, up in there. And some of them are still getting their development kits right now. Okay, that's fine. Even if, I'm going to say this, even if we're talking about Rockstar, even if they're developing GTA 6 on the base PS5, even if they can still patch it for the Pro. It's a patch. They're going to patch it for the Pro. That's all they need. A year is quite a... Bro, GTA 6 ain't coming out till fall of 2025. We are just in, early 2024. We're just in March. We still got a whole year and a half. Are y'all understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? Shout outs to Chris Tucker. Are you understanding what I'm saying? That's still a whole year. Are y'all following with me? A whole year and a half. GTA 6 is not coming out till fall 2025. If it does, it might get even delayed till 2026. That's more than enough time, baby. That's more than enough time. Because all they're going to do is patch the freaking game for the PS5 Pro. That is it. They're just going to patch it for it. And we're talking about Rockstar Games. They're so experienced. They know exactly what they're doing. Same thing with the PS4 Pro back then. With a lot of these games, all they did was just patch them. It was up to the developers to patch these games to make them PS4 Pro ready. It's going to be the same thing, bro. They got a whole year and a half plus before GTA 6 comes out. So GTA 6 is going to be fine. You honestly think that Sony is not smart enough to say, you know what, Rockstar, here's your PS5 Pro dev kit. Make sure that you're enhancing GTA 6 for PS5 Pro, because this is going to be a huge selling point for us. This is how we're going to make bank, and this is how you going to make bank. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Do you think the PS5 Pro will have a unique design, or will it retain that of the PS5 Slim with a detachable disk drive for those that prefer physical?
Good question. Good question. Thank you for the donation. Good question. I think that the PS5 Pro is going to look similar to the Slim. I don't think that they're going to just get up and just completely change the design. Now, I could be wrong. I don't think they're going to. It's going to look similar to the Slim, right? It might be a little bit bigger, right, in terms of size than the Slim. But I think design-wise, it's going to look not almost the same, but it's going to look similar to it. That's what I think. And I also think that the same principle that was applied to the PS5 Slim in terms of the detachable disk drive is going to be the same thing that's going to apply to the Pro, right? You're going to get your digital PS5 Pro and you're going to get your detachable disk drive, similar to what they did with the PS5 Slim. It's going to be the same thing, right? They're going to give you that option like, hey, do you want to buy that detachable disk drive for your PS5 Pro? Here you go. Right? Sold separately. And here's the digital one. And here is the one with the disk drive on it, which is removable. It's going to be the same way how they launched the PS5 Slim, right? Same way. The color scheme might be different than obviously what we're used to with just the white PS5 or the white PS5 Slims. And obviously they're probably going to have different face plates for the PS5 Pro, but it's design wise, I think it's going to be similar to the PS5 Slim. I'll be completely shocked if they change the whole entire design. Like there's no similarities between the Slim or even the OG PS5. I think that the plates are going to be similar. The 4-panel plates, I think they're just going to be similar. I think that design probably works well with the detachableness of the drive. Does that make any sense? There you go. So hopefully that clears up some things. All right. Thank you for your comment. Now, Listen. My next point. The PC version. Listen what I'm saying. Because y'all think Sony is dumb. Yeah. Sony's been making a lot of bad decisions, right? Before Hiroki Kotoki came in. They were spending way too much money on a lot of these games. Their profit margins are down. PS5 sales are falling off, declining a bit, right? So things are not looking too bright. Layoffs, right? I understand. A lot of people are like, why release a Pro right now? Why release a Pro? Okay, I'll tell you why you release a Pro right now. You need to release a Pro right now because these games are struggling to run on the base PS5. That's going to help boost Sony's numbers. That's going to help increase their profit margin a bit more because more people are going to be wanting to buy a console that can run these games a lot better. You don't believe me? What do you think is going to happen between this year and next year? The games are going to get even more and more advanced. What do you think is going to happen with Max Payne 1 and 2 remake, Control 2 that's supposed to be coming out in 2025? There's going to be a lot of games that are going to be so advanced on PS5 and Series X that do we really want to play more and more games at 30 frames? No. And if the PS5 Pro is the answer for the frame rate, I am sold on it, bro. I'm sold on it just because of that. I am turned off right now by a lot of games running at 30 frames. I don't give a doggone how the graphics. Oh, the graphics this. The graphics for a lot of people is a selling point for a lot of people right now. The graphics. If the graphics don't look good, I'm not buying it. But what about the gameplay? What about the frame rate? If the PS5 Pro can make the gameplay a lot smoother and make the image a lot much more crisp, I am sold. I'm sold. And that's all that's all we need right now. That's all we need. We just need a little bit much more performance on these games. And that is what the PS5 Pro is going to give you. And you're telling me that's pointless? You're telling me that's pointless? We're already seeing that these consoles, third-party wise, are being pushed to almost to their limits with a lot of these games, apparently, according to these developers, right? You see how advanced Unreal Engine 5 is getting? Every single time Epic updates Unreal Engine 5, it gets more advanced and more advanced and more advanced. And then we the gamer, we the consumer, we always get let down by a lot of these games coming out running at 30 frames. I don't know about you. I can only speak for myself. I get turned off real quick. Oh, 30 frames? Oh, heck no. I ain't buying that garbage. I'm not buying that garbage, unoptimized garbage. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay. All right. Same thing with the Series S. We don't remember. We don't remember. Okay. Xbox fans was sitting there saying, why don't Microsoft push the Series X? Why is the Series S the main console for Microsoft? Why? Right? Man, we need a Series S Pro. We need if they're not going to push the series, we need a Series S Pro, right? Because the games are running horrible on the Series S. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. It's just a darn shame that hopefully Hellblade 2 and hopefully Indiana Jones and Fable and all those games can show us what the Series X can do. Who knows? Maybe Microsoft might jump on the Pro bandwagon and say, you know what? Yeah, we said we ain't gonna make one, but now we are. Because a lot of these games are going to be running at 30 frames. Some people don't care though. That's the thing. The Pro is not for everyone. Just like remakes is not for everyone. Just like remasters is not for everyone. Nobody is telling you or forcing you to buy it. It's not for everybody, but best believe when Sony announced that PS5 Pro, it is going to be sold out. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Between scalpers, enthusiasts, and hardcore fans, and that particular set of gamers out there that's saying, you know what? I don't have a PS5 right now. I'm going to buy one. I'm getting the best machine possible, and it's going to be able to run GTA 6 at 60 frames. I'm sold. I'm not asking you. The PS5 Pro will be sold out. I'm willing to bet on that. Anybody who is saying something different, yeah, they don't know history. And when it comes to gaming, they don't know. They don't pay it. Even the PS4 Pro, when it dropped, the Spider-Man 2 PS4 Pro, the 500 million edition PS4 Pro sold out in seconds. Gone. Even the base PS4 gone. Sold out. When it got announced, sold out. So we still saying that we not going to buy it? We still saying that it's pointless? You think Sony is brand new to this? They're not brand new, bro. I am sick and tired of games coming out running poorly on PlayStation 5. It's affecting everything, bro. Like I be playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and I get to certain areas and I'm like, man, the environment looks fuzzy. Like you get up close and it's just the rock looks so fuzzy. And then when you go to fidelity mode and you stand still, it looks crisp. And it's like, man, this is the mode I want to play on. But ding, 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 my brain is telling me, Marlon, that's 30 frames. And then when I'm running around in Rebirth, I'm like, oh, I can't do it. I got it. You see me all the time when I stream. Nope, can't do it. I play for a little second at 30 frames and I just like, nope, got to switch back to 60. That's what the PS5 Pro is going to do. It's going to allow you to play in performance mode a lot better. Am I making sense to you guys? Or am I just wasting your time today on a Sunday? The PS5 Pro is going to make the performance mode option on the base PS5 look better. I'm just trying to simplify it so you guys can understand. The upscaling technology is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. It is going to enhance the image. That fuzzy, garbage looking image that we're experiencing, that fuzziness, that's going to be crisp and looking sharp. And it's going to look like you're playing it in fidelity mode. But then you're looking like, oh, shoot, I'm playing it in performance mode. Wow. Sold. Up, raising my right hand. Y'all don't have to raise your hands. Don't raise your hands. Sold. Doesn't matter if I've already finished the game. Sold. I'm sold. GTA 6 sold. Okay. Here's a scenario. Base PS5, right? Oh, hold on. Since we're talking about GTA 6 now. Okay, let's talk about GTA 6. Oh, yeah, dog. It's going to be the same thing like Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Lord. We can't let that go. Oh, Rockstar didn't patch. Rockstar didn't patch Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, it's going to be the same thing, dog. It's going to be the same thing. Listen. Calm down. GTA 6 next to a PS5 Pro is going to sell. If Sony will have the marketing advantage. If Sony is the only console manufacturer to have a pro console next to GTA 6, they are going to be sold out. They ain't going to be able to keep up with the demand. I don't even think Sony is going to be able to make enough PS5 Pros to keep up with the demand for GTA 6. They're going to have a warm time between scalpers and gamers that really want the console. You don't believe me? You will see. If Sony comes out and market this console and show evidence of GTA 6 running at whether it's 4K 60 or upscale 1440p 60 or whatever, they're going to have issues on their hand. Scalpers, gamers, collectors, they're going to have a massive problem on their hands. And it's keeping up with shipment. That's going to be the biggest hurdle for Sony. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Because that game, people been waiting for years. And it's funny because we were playing GTA 5 at 30 frames before these new consoles. Right? Except for PC. I'm talking about console-wise. We were playing that on 360 and PS3 at 30 frames. Right? Now these new consoles came out. Don't you think people bought GTA 5 for PS5? Oh, they did, like crazy. When they found out that it was updated to 60 frames. Oh, shoot, I got to get me a PS5. When it was updated. That was a selling point for a lot of people because they patched it. Same thing with the PS5 Pro. The only difference is it's going to be out the gate that way. That's how they're going to persuade you. That's how they're going to sell you. All we want is better performance, guys. That's it. PlayStation 6 is where you're going to see a huge leap. in terms of performance, in terms of graphics, and all of that. All the PS5 Pro is going to do is maybe load the games faster, maybe just a tad bit faster, make the image sharper, and give you better FPS. That is it. That is it. That's all it's going to do. It's going to enhance the games. Enhance! That's all it's going to do. It's not going to be no generational leap. It's an enhancer. Don't you get it? That's all it is. So for those of you who are sitting there talking about it is pointless because the games are going to look the same. The same in terms of like not a full makeover, but in terms of the resolution and the performance, it's going to be better because that's the whole point of a Pro. But don't go into this saying, oh, the graphics I'm expecting the graphics to be so much better. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's going to enhance the graphics and make it look a little better, but it's not going to be no huge from PS3 to no PS5 jump. This is not, if you're going into this thinking you're wasting your time, quit right now. Quit right now. Because that's not what the PS5 Pro is. PS6 will be. And this upscaling technology that's on the base PS5 or going to be on the base PS5 Pro will be enhanced for PlayStation 6. Remember, apparently on the SDK for PS5 Pro, 8K. They're talking about 8K, right? And get 8K out your minds, right? Because it might be some sort of upscale, right, in terms of 8K. But don't think you're going to be gaming at native 8K on no PS5 Pro. It's not happening. It's not happening. Now, PS5 was marketed as a 4K 60 machine, right? So Sony might come out and say, okay, we're going to market the PS5 Pro at 4K 120. Are y'all following? They're going to market it as a 4K 120 machine. Now, whether or not we get a lot of games running at 4K 120 is yet to be seen. But a lot of these games right now, guys, I'm telling you, it's a turnoff. A lot of these games right now that are running garbage poor on PS5, I refuse to play. There's a lot of games that I didn't even touch. A lot of people are like, are you buying this? You're buying that? Nope, not buying it. 30 frames, not doing it. Sorry, what you want me to do? Lie? I'm not buying it. Now, if the PS5 Pro can make these games better in terms of frame rate, I'll pick it up. So there's your games. For those of you who are saying, oh, there ain't no games, there is your games. Here's the other formula. My next point. Developers, first party. Ooh, y'all not even ready. Oh, I'm not buying a PS5 Pro. Okay. First party developers apparently had the dev kits for PS5 Pro since September of 2023. Guess what, buddy? What do you think is going to happen next year? What do you think is going to happen next year? What do you think is going to happen this year? Games like Concord. New IPs, games like Phantom Blade. Those games are going to be enhanced some type of way for PS5 Pro. Right? Stellar Blade, that's going to get enhanced for PS5 Pro. Oh, there ain't going to be no games. Yeah, there are going to be games. Lots of games enhanced for PS5 Pro this year. Wake up. Dragon Dogma 2. A lot of these games that are struggling, games that came out last year, are going to be updated for PS5 Pro. What are you talking about? And then next year, it's game over. Next year is game over when it comes to the sequels. Oh, my God. What do you think is happening right now at Sony right now with these PS5 Pro dev kits? They are being put to use with games that are still in development. Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Tsushima 2, Sony Ben's next game, Blue Point new game that they working on, Firewalk, Fire Sprite. All these development studios are going to work right now with PS5 Pro. Those games are going to look insane. So yeah, baby, you might be saying, oh, there's no point in a PS5 Pro. Or you might be saying, the third-party games don't make sense on a PS5 Pro. Wait until you see first party. Spider-Man 2 DLC might not come out until later this year or next year. What y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna say? Well, it's technically a sequel, so we might not even get that till next year. Sorry. Spider-Man 2, because that's a sequel. The DLC might not be until 2025. What y'all gonna say when y'all see the difference between Spider-Man 2 on the base PS5 versus the PS5 Pro, the DLC? Guess who's gonna buy it? The ones who are saying I'm not gonna buy it. Sold! You're gonna be sold when you see Spider-Man 2 DLC running on PS5 Pro. Sold when you see Ghost of Tsushima 2 running on PS5 Pro. Sold! Right? So that's my final point right there. So there's so many different reasons to buy a PS5 Pro. First party, second party, and third party games looking better and running better on the Pro. Y'all just wait. Y'all ain't ready. I keep saying it. Y'all are not ready. You have gamers right now that will buy the PS5 Pro no matter what the cost is. And I feel bad for a lot of you guys. You know why I feel bad for y'all? Because some of y'all ain't going to get your hands on the PS5 Pro. Unfortunately or not. You know why? Because it's going to be hard to get one. You don't believe me? Look at the Switch 2. You honestly think you're going to be able to get your hands on that Switch 2? You better get your ninja fingers ready. Because when the Switch 2 drops next year, baby, good luck trying to get one. Same thing with the PS5 Pro. Good luck trying to get one. For those of you who are talking about, yeah, dog, I'm not buying a PS5 Pro. Okay, dog, when Sony shows you the difference between the base PS5 and the PS5 Pro, you're like, oh, shoot, I should have get one. Too late. Now you got to go to Scalper Land. Now you got to go to them eBay boys and pay triple the amount of money that it really costs. Now you're going to have to pay thousands of dollars to get your hands on one. Be ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. I'm telling you guys right now. You think Sony cares about scalpers? That's more money for them. They don't care. If any of these corporations cared about scalpers, they would have put something in place to stop them. Sony tried this whole thing about, oh yeah, buy from PlayStation Direct and put you in queue and this and that. The crap is still sold out. So that ain't gonna save you. that ain't gonna save you. PlayStation Direct is gonna crash day one. Just telling you right now. Since you don't already know, it's gonna crash day one. You on there? Oh, I'm getting a PS5 Pro. Ooh, dee-doo. Skip to baloo. Ooh, I'm early. I'm 2 hours early to get a PS5 Pro. You there sitting? Hey, Benjamin, you coming into work today? No. What's wrong with you? I'm coming down with a cold. I'm sorry. When you coming in back to work? I don't know. You over here fake coughing because you want to do everything in your power to get a PS5 Pro, only to find out you can't even get one. So you wasted your time even calling in to work. So all that fake coughing that you were doing, waste of time because you ain't going to get one. I feel bad. I'm going to feel real bad for a lot of people that want to get their hands on a Pro. And I see a lot of people in the comments of my tweet. The tweet that I put up talking about the PS5 Pro, for those of you who don't know, if you're not following me on Twitter, you should. I have literally how many 151,000 views on that tweet, right? And a lot of people in that tweet, in that comment section was saying, man, yeah, man, I'm getting the PS5 Pro, bro, because of you. Because 4 years ago, you helped me to get the base PS5 when you made that phone call. A lot of these dudes, I don't even know who these dudes are. But I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I guess you remember 4 years ago. And 4 years ago, bro, it was chaos. It was literal chaos to get a PS5. So what do you think is going to happen with a PS5 Pro? And ding, 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 ding. Automatically, before Sony and Rockstar Games even show evidence of how this is going to run on PS5 Pro, sold out. Sold out. Oh, don't get me started. If Microsoft decides, oh, yeah, we said that we're not going to make no Pro Series X. Yeah, we coming out with one. Sold out. Yeah, we can all say what we want to say about Microsoft consoles. Oh, there's no point in buying. Oh, no, there's no point in buying Microsoft consoles. Yeah, for GTA 6 it is. And here's the other benefit. You ready? I hope you're laughing on this one. A lot of the games that are launching on Series X, same thing with the PS5. Running at 30 frames per second. A lot of these first-party games are running at 30 frames per second. Hello. Sold out. That Series X Pro, sold out. Sold out. Listen, it's time to make money. It's time to make money. Okay? It's time to make money, baby. It's time to print money. Woo!
PS4 became great the second half of that Gen PPL4 got.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Thank you for the donation. Get ready. Get them pocketbooks ready. Because I am telling you, Microsoft will be stupid not to capitalize on the launch of GTA 6. Money. Oh boy, money is to be made when GTA 6 drop. $2 billion budget for that game. You honestly think that game is not going to sell? Oh my God. Yeah, Microsoft know what they need to do. I wouldn't put it past Microsoft to come out with a Pro console. I'll be shocked if they let Sony have the upper hand on them and not come out with a Pro. Unless the Series X can run it at 60 frames. Unless. Because it's more powerful than PS5. Unless the Series X can run it at 60 frames, then Microsoft might be like, well, no need for a Pro. But they both share the same chipset. So chances are it's probably going to run at 30 frames on Series X. So therefore, that's going to warrant them to make a Series X Pro. What's going to happen when Microsoft come out with a Series X Pro? What do you think is going to happen? A lot of you dudes who are saying, oh, I'm not buying another Xbox console. Well, guess what, buddy? This is where I stop you right here. Stop you right there in your tracks. You ready? If the PS5 Pro is sold out, guess who is going to buy a Series X Pro? You. 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 Hold on. Here's the reason why I'm saying that. Marlon, I don't even like Xbox. Why are you saying that? Hold on, pump your brakes. Because of GTA 6. You might not buy the Series X Pro to play Starfield at 60 frames at 4K. You might not buy it to run Hellblade 2 at whatever resolution and whatever frame rate. You might not care for the first party stuff because you can play that on PC. But GTA 6, Microsoft, I got you. I got you. Give me that money. Give me that money. Because here's the thing. A lot more people, chances are probably going to buy the PS5 Pro, right? For whatever reason, maybe not. But the Series X Pro might just be on the shelf just a little bit longer than the PS5 Pro. So some of y'all talking about, I'm not buying. Okay, bro.
Mario Kart 9 will be GOAT.
Oh, for sure. And will be sold out. For sure. So a lot of you dudes over there, I'm not, yeah, Doc, I'm not buying a Series X Pro. You will, considering that's going to be the best place to play. These pro consoles are going to be the best place to play GTA 6. You will. If you can't get your hands on a PS5 Pro, you will buy a Series X Pro if Microsoft decides to make one. If Microsoft decides they're going to miss out on making a pro console, you will go on eBay and buy it for a ridiculous amount of money just so you can play GTA 6 at the best quality possible. You will do that. I've seen... Oh, Marlon, where you coming with this conclusion? I'm glad you asked. The PS4 Pro was going for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. All right? When Sony came out with the PS4 Pro and it was sold out, it was going for a ridiculous amount of money on eBay. And people were still buying it. Still buying it for ridiculous, especially the 500, the translucent PS4 Pro. People was paying thousands of dollars just to get that. What do you think is going to happen with a PS5 Pro? Oh, boy. Oh. Sony, if you're watching this, here's where I'm going to mess with y'all now. What if, here's the icing on the cake. Y'all ready? Come on, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Y'all ready? No, y'all not ready for me today. No, you're not. You're not ready for me today. Are you ready? Are you ready? No, you're not. Sony saying, I got you. I got you. For those of you who saying, I'm not going to buy a PS5 Pro. But guess what, buddy? If Sony comes out and say, here is a 30th anniversary PS5 Pro. Guess who's going to buy one? You. Your heart is racing. Your mind is all over the place. You're biting on your fingernails. You're like, darn it. I said I was not going to buy a PS5 Pro. But now I am. You're going to bite on them fingernails till you ain't got nothing left. You going to buy that PS5 Pro. Any PlayStation gamer who call himself a PlayStation hardcore fan, an enthusiast, if Sony drops a... Listen, bro, y'all playing around. Y'all play too much. Listen to me carefully now. Sony got so much money to be made this year. So much money on the table. Established IPs, that's money. PS5 Pro, that's money. 30th anniversary PS5 or PS5 Pro, that's money. What's going to happen if they do the same thing that they did with the translucent PS4 Pro, with the PS5 Pro? And you still telling me you're not going to buy it? You're going to buy it. So either way, bro, PS5 Pro is going to sell with or without you buying one. Period. End of story. I'm telling you, 2025 is going to be a crazy year for video games. Games are going to get harder and harder on base PS5. Literally, they're going to run like garbage. If you think they run like garbage right now, right? Buggy, glitchy, dropping way below 30 frames. It's only going to get worse in 2025. So still sit there and talk about you're not buying no PS5 Pro. Unless you got 5090 money. And for those of you who are saying, "Oh, I'm just going to build me a PC in 2025." Good luck. Good luck. Marlon, why are you saying that? Oh, I'll tell you why. No. You don't have to buy a PS5 Pro. Oh, no. Wait for NVIDIA. Cause NVIDIA gonna price gouge the crap out of those graphics cards. You got big money, right? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. You're gonna be paying ridiculous amount of money. If you think the 40 series cards were priced ridiculously, oh, just wait on the 5090s, baby. Wait on the 50 series cards. Oh, the price. So yeah, either way you turn, you're going to spend some type of money. I'm just saying. And you're going to be waiting minimum a year and a half before the game comes to PC. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen. So what are you going to do? You're going to spend the money anyway. Why not buy the PS5 Pro so you can be able to experience the game at the best possible quality that you can get, right? I mean, $500-$600 is not going to tap into $5,000 that you're going to spend on a PC. You're going to spend at least 4 to 5 G's on a PC, on a 5090 or 5080. You're going to spend a lot of money. $600-$700 is not going to hurt your pockets. I mean, some of y'all make that in a day. Some of y'all make that in a week. That's nothing to some of y'all. Some of y'all always come to me. Oh, Marlon, $600. Oh, $700. That's nothing. That's chump change. Okay, then, big dog. Okay, then, high roller. Come off the money. That shouldn't be no problem, right? I'm just saying. These companies are in business to make money. They have some huge persuading to do. All I'm saying is Sony got to persuade us to buy the Pro. They have work to do. Don't y'all have faith in Mark Cerny? Haven't Mark Cerny proved himself time and time again? This is not the first time. This is not Mark Cerny's first rodeo. Y'all don't trust Mark Cerny? You don't think Mark Cerny's going to deliver the goods? Come on, guys. And y'all call yourselves PlayStation fans? You don't think Mark Cerny's going to deliver the goods? No. I'm waiting. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, sorry. Nobody ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, whether it comes out holiday 2024, whether it comes out holiday 2025, it doesn't matter when the PS5 Pro comes out. It will sell. It will sell and it will be sold out. And there is a point. My last thing is this before we move on to GTA 6 pre-order. My last thing is this. There is a point in buying a PS5 Pro. Marlon, what's the point? The point is to make the games look a little bit better than how they look right now on PS5 and give us more FPS, much more stable FPS. That's enough reason for me to buy one. Case closed. All right. Let's move along. We got more work to do. Listen to this. And this is why I say, you think Sony's stupid? No, they ain't. Listen to this. Tom Henderson. Listen to this. If the rumored PS5 Pro is legit, then it could be the best place to play GTA 6 until its eventual PC release. Assuming Microsoft doesn't have an equivalent Series X Pro, then that leaves the Series S as the most affordable way to play GTA 6 natively. Who wants to play GTA 6 on Series S? Not me. Not me. Because if it's going to run at 30 frames on Series X, well, how many frames is it going to run? What is it going to run? 720p 30? 720p 30 on Series S? Most affordable way to play at 720p with GTA 6. Not me. Not me. Okay? So you can have all you want on that one. Have all you want on that one, baby. You can have it. Now, just to go over some of the stuff. Now, I did make a video on this yesterday, and I want to go over this stuff again with you guys today. One last time, we're going to put this to bed. Now, for all we know, this could just potentially, I'm putting timestamps on this one. I got you timestamp, boys. For all we know, this could be dev kit stuff, right? This could all be dev kit performance, right? But the real actual PS5 Pro might be a little bit less than these specs that we're seeing and hearing about right now. So we're going to go over this one last time, and then we're going to talk about GTA 6 pre-order, okay? Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go over this one more time, and then we're going to leave this alone until we see what we need to see from Sony. All right, so let's talk about this, all right? And this is what Tom Henderson is actually saying right now, okay? And like I said, I'll believe anybody before I believe anybody, okay? And honestly, if that makes sense to you, well, I'm talking about Tom Henderson because, yeah, he could get things wrong, but he's been very reliable, and I'll believe him before I believe anybody else, right? But, again, he could get some things wrong. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our article here that I really want to go over and discuss with you guys, all right? And this one right here, my friends, is the full details regarding the specs of the PS5 Pro for you guys, all right? So make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Come in with your questions. Super chats are welcome if you are enjoying the show right now. Appreciate you guys. If you guys are entertained by the show, appreciate you guys for being here. It's all love. I love you guys. All right, let's get down to business, man. Okay. All right, so as you guys can see right here, PS5 Pro specs leak are real, releasing holiday 2024. So this is what Tom Henderson is saying. He's backing up Moore's Law is dead on this whole situation. So for a lot of you dudes who don't know or haven't heard or whatever, I just want to go back over all this stuff so you guys know exactly what's going down, okay? Hit the like button for me, share the stream out. All right, so it says, Insider Gaming can confirm that the leaked PS5 Pro specs. Hold on. Let's get to this super chat.
Fun fact on Mark Cerny: he was invited to join Atari, and dropped out of school for the opportunity on January 18, 1982, at the age of 17.
Wow, really now? That's insane if that's true. Thank you for the $5. Love Mark Cerny. Mark Cerny is the GOAT. All right. So let's get down to business on the PS5 Pro here, okay? Says Insider Gaming can confirm that the leaked PS5 Pro specs leaked earlier today are real and that the PS5 is tentatively targeting a holiday 2024 release, okay? Now, speaking with sources who wish to remain anonymous because they were not authorized to talk about the company's plans, we can confirm that the leaked documentation from the YouTube channel Moore's Law is Dead is real. Despite the criticism of the leaker and the leaked specs, Insider Gaming can confirm the documentation leaked is from a PlayStation developer portal, which was sent out this week to a wider band of third-party developers. Are y'all hearing this? He says, in early 2023, this is Tom Henderson, in early 2023, I reported via Key to Gaming that the PS5 Pro is on their codename Trinity and will be targeting improved and consistent FPS at 4K resolution. Guys, I'm rereading this for a reason. Look at this. Look at this, what he said right here. This is what we should be concerned about and be happy about. This whole sentence right here, right? That's it. Improved and consistent FPS at 4K. I don't care about no doggone 8K. I don't care about nothing else. This is where the PS5 is struggling. Are you guys following with me right now? This is where the base PS5 is struggling at. If this is true, I am sold on the PS5 Pro because one, it's improved. It's an improvement over the base PS5. Two, the consistency of the FPS and 4K resolution. Sold. Okay. A new performance mode for 8K resolution. We will see if that's true. And accelerated ray tracing, which we heard from Mark Cerny that he was working on more advanced ray tracing for PS5, right? So I can't believe the accelerated ray tracing. In addition, it was reported that Trinity will have 30 work group processors and 18,000 MTS memory. Okay. Now, according to today's leaked document, also confirmed rendering 45% faster than PS5, 2 to 3 times the ray tracing, 4 in some cases, 33.5 teraflops. Now, I don't believe that the teraflops that's being described here is what we're going to get with the retail units. I believe the retail units might be less. I think this is just dev kit stuff. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm being 100% with you guys. That's dev kit stuff. That's dev kit. I believe that the PS5 Pro that we're going to get is probably going to be about 20 something teraflops. I'm not going to predict a number on it. Maybe 23, maybe 20, somewhere in the 20s. I'm a predict and say in the 20s. I don't believe it's going to be 33.5. I think this is dev kit territory. Okay. All right. This is the huge selling point right here for the PS5 Pro. PSSR, PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution Upscaling Anti-Aliasing Solution. That is going to be the bread and butter of the PS5. This upscaling technology is going to allow Sony to keep the price down. Marlon, why are you saying that? So that Sony don't have to put more expensive components into the PS5 to jack up the price, considering that we're dealing with inflation right now. The economy is really, really bad. That's going to be the bread and butter of the PS5 Pro. Okay?
Moore's Law is dead. Main is disrespectful for Black PPL.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother time, my man. Thank you, Jamal, for that donation. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Something controversial right there. Let's finish reading us up. Thank you so much for the $2, though. I appreciate you. Support for resolutions up to 8K is planned for future SDK version. Okay. Again, don't get sold on no 8K stuff. It's just not gonna happen. Okay. 4K is what you need to focus on. 4K with consistent FPS is what you need to focus on. All right. This is all dev talk right here. This is all dev kit talk. Custom machine learning architecture. Okay. Want to see how that works. All right. AI accelerator supporting 300 tops of 8-bit computations, 67 teraflops of 16-bit floating point. Okay. So there you guys go. All right. Now into this part right here, as you guys can see, Insider Gaming, who was also shared documentation from the developer portal under the condition that it's not shared publicly or privately, can also confirm that dev kits have been available to first-party studios since September 2023. Third party since January of 2024. And from spring 2024, test kits will be available. All right. So there is that. which will be identical to the final product. So the test kits are going to be potentially identical to the final product. So like I said, please do not run with this number here and think it's going to be what the PS5 Pro is going to have when it comes out to us. No, I refuse to believe it. I will not believe it until when I see it with my own two eyes. I believe that 33.5 will be about 20 something. It's probably going to be 23, 21, 22, somewhere up in there. I don't think it's going to be a whole 10 teraflop less. All right. And that doesn't mean that the PS5 Pro is going to be garbage because it's 10 teraflops less. Remember that these development kits are going to be more powerful than the consumer stuff because it needs to be that way for the developers. We're not developers. We're just consumers. Okay. So there is that. So how do you guys feel now about everything that I just said? Do you guys feel better about the PS5 Pro now? Do you guys feel better about it? Now that I'm tearing everything down and explaining everything to you guys, please, guys, please. Let's not hype up teraflops because that's not going to help us. Okay. What's going to help us is this upscaling technology. That's what I'm excited about. That's what I'm hype about. How is this upscaling technology similar to DLSS, similar to frame generation? Moore's Law did say that this PSSR is going to look a little bit better than FSR2 or looks better than FSR2. That's good enough for me. So it's borderline FSR2 and FSR3. That's fine with me. That's an improvement, right? So I'm sold. If Sony can show me this, if Mark Cerny can give me a video, which expect Mark Cerny to come out this year with a dedicated video like he did 4 years ago with the base PS5, digging in. Maybe not. Maybe it might be presented differently so that we can understand as gamers, right? All the numbers and all the process of developing the console and this and that and shared memory between CPU and GPU and all this type of stuff and how much more easier it is. Maybe they might configure it a little bit more easier for us to understand, but expect Mark Cerny to have a video this year if the PS5 Pro does not get delayed. Now, here's also another thing that I'm going to say. There is a potential that the PS5 Pro could get delayed till next year. There's that possibility. Marlon, why are you saying that? I'll tell you why I'm saying that. Because more time. Need more time to patch these games. Need more time to optimize these games. These already existing games that we have that are running terrible on PS5. There is that possibility. I'm being realistic with you guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to be fake. I'm not going to be an opportunist. No, I'm being real with you guys. You guys know me already. There is a possibility that the PS5 Pro can get delayed. Everything in life is a 50-50 chance. So let's treat it as such. There is a 50-50 chance that the PS5 Pro can get delayed based off the fact that, okay, well, developers just don't have enough time. Right? Obviously, we heard third-party developers since January of this year, right? Maybe they don't have enough time to patch enough games for the PS5 Pro. Maybe Sony might have some new IPs or established IPs that they can drop on PS5 Pro to justify you buying the console. So there is a possibility that it could get delayed till next year. And if it gets delayed till next year, is it game over? Is Sony doom and gloom? Is Sony going to go out of business like how some of these people want to be dramatic? No, Sony will be fine. Sony will be fine. Just like Microsoft. When the dust has settled for Microsoft, Microsoft will be fine. Microsoft is making money. Microsoft is doing what they're doing. They're still dropping their games. They're still keeping their end of the bargain by dropping it into Game Pass day one. Yes, I don't agree with a lot of decisions. Same thing with Sony. Same thing with Microsoft. I don't agree with a lot of decisions that they both make, but Microsoft is going to be fine. Microsoft is going to be in existence. Same thing with Sony. Sony will be fine. Nintendo will be fine. Everybody is mad at Nintendo. Where's the Switch 2? I'm done with Nintendo. No, you're not. You're just big mad because the Switch 2 is not coming out this year. Stop it. Nintendo will be fine. Sony will be fine. Calm down. Microsoft will be fine. They're not going out of business. Okay? So if Sony don't drop the PS5 Pro this year, calm your nerves. Everything's going to be fine. PS5 is just fine, right? Yeah, we're going to get more 30 FPS games, but we can hang on. We can hang on, right? We can hang in there, right? Yeah, I can wait. But if Sony really wants to go ahead and have the advantage of releasing the PS5 Pro this year, by all means, they have a reason why. They have games to back it up. Maybe, who knows? Maybe by the time the PS5 Pro drops by the end of this year, maybe developers have already patched stuff. We just have to see. But I want to be realistic with y'all. All right. Let's talk about GTA 6 pre-order because it's in the title. All right. I'm not clickbaiting anything or anything like that. I didn't just put up pre-order there for no reason. All right. We're going to talk about it because something just happened regarding that. Okay. So let's talk about that. I'm giving you guys a timestamp for my rewatchers out there. I appreciate y'all boys. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it.
The PS4 Pro launched with no first games, too.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was trying to tell people. There was no PS4 Pro only games. They were just enhanced. That's what I'm saying. It's up to the third-party developers to patch these games. Patch the existing games that were running like garbage on PS5. That's all they got to do. And everything will be fine. And then the first-party developers like Sucker Punch, Santa Monica, Naughty Dog, all these developers that have games right now, they're going to benefit the most from the PS5 Pro. The PS5 Pro is really going to shine when it comes to first party. That's where you're going to see the extra crispy bacon. That's where you're going to see the insane graphics and the insane performance first party. That's where it's going to be making a lot of sense for a lot of people. That's where a lot of people are going to be sold. They might not be sold on third party or second party, but the first party games, yeah, when they see the big difference from PS5 to PS5 Pro in terms of the graphics and gameplay, oh, shoot, I need to get a PS5 Pro. Ghost of Tsushima 2 looks insane on PS5 Pro. My point exactly. So remember, first party is always going to be superior to second and third party. It's just the facts, right? The games are going to look better and perform better and play better first party wise, period. So there is that, right? So either way you look at it, the PS5 Pro is going to make sense to somebody, whether you're a first party gamer, second party gamer, or third party gamer. There's something for everybody, okay? Let's talk about GTA 6 pre-order now. Hit that like button, hit that share button for me. I appreciate you, boys. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Hit that bell notification so you never miss out. Oh, boy. Y'all ready for this GTA 6 stuff? Ay. All right. You're seeing it, right? You're seeing it. This is coming from gamingbible.com. You're seeing it right? I know y'all seeing it right. GTA 6 official pre-order options have been found early. Ooh. It's gonna happen real soon, guys. It's gonna happen. Are y'all boys ready? Let's get into it. Allow me to begin by bursting any bubbling sense of excitement you may have had building. No, you cannot yet pre-order GTA 6, but data miners have now located code pertaining to pre-orders of both physical and digital versions of the game on Rockstar's website. So we could be getting pretty close, which we just talked about. Now, here it is. It says, without even being released, GTA 6 feels like a monumental game. Back when its first trailer dropped in December of last year, it quickly smashed the record previously held by Mr. Beast for the most views achieved in 24 hours. Yeah. So data miners have already seen the evidence of pre-orders. Can you imagine when pre-orders go live for Grand Theft Auto 6? Yeah, sold out. Oh, Sony. Sony, if you're watching this, I have a message for you, Sony. Let me come close. Sony? Hold on. Here we go. Sony? Listen. Let me drink a little bit of water. Sony. Listen, bro. This is your boy. Listen what I have to say. I know you already know. But please, other than the PS5 Pro, I need you to milk every ounce of GTA 6. And I mean every ounce. I mean, be a garbage collector. Pick up everything. Everything. That means faceplates. That means PS5 Pro bundles, which we already know you're going to do. I mean, GTA 6 style theme controllers, GTA 6 style theme headsets, everything you need to be doing. Capitalize front and center on accessories, consoles, everything. Face plates. People are already mad at you for not doing a lot of, face plates for a lot of games as it is. Please have a faceplate, or else third-party companies are going to capitalize off of your bag. Don't make another third-party company do it for you. When GTA 6 drop, that console, that PS5 Pro that's bundled with GTA 6 better have GTA 6 logo on the faceplate. And you better sell that separately too on your website. That's going to be sold out. And you better not be mean to the base PS5 owners. You better also make a OG PS5 faceplate and a PS5 Slim faceplate. Even though by then you're going to phase out the OG PS5, but still be nice and give everybody a faceplate. Oh my God, make it happen. Make it happen. Oh boy. Listen. When GTA 6 pre-orders go live, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. It's going to be so chaotic. Y'all ain't ready when GTA 6 pre-order goes live. Oh my God. When they announce it and collector's edition is in play. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. When PS5 Pro is in play. Oh boy. Sold out. Sold out. Oh boy. I can't wait, baby. I cannot wait. I can't wait. Woo! I can't wait. Woo!
Benjamin B. $1. 100% Sony need to take note from MS Book and Milk that GTA 6 joint like how MS milks SpongeBob and everything else.
Exactly the same thing. Just like that SpongeBob Series X. Okay. Let me say this to you guys. If that SpongeBob Series X on eBay is selling for $3,000, how much you think the PS5 Pro is going to sell for with GTA 6? What, 10 grand? Oh boy. Listen. If you guys didn't like scalpers, now you're going to love them when GTA 6 come out. You're going to love them even more when the PS5 Pro comes out. If that Series X on eBay, that SpongeBob Series X is on eBay for $3,000, How much you think the PS5 Pro is going to be with GTA 6 on it? About 10 grand, about 15 grand. You can't buy it. You can't afford it. Oh boy. I'm telling you, man. Oh boy, man, get ready for some ridiculousness in 2025. Y'all gonna be pissed off at scalpers in 2025. Trust and believe me when I tell you that. Get ready to be mad. Get ready to be big mad. Because them scalpers are gonna take advantage of it's a shame I have to say this. And we see it happen time and time and time. It's like these companies can't stop the scalpers. They can't. And it's going to be so annoying because people like you and me that's trying to honestly get our hands on GTA 6 or trying to get our hands on these PS5 Pro consoles, it's going to be tough for us. I feel bad for a lot of people. People who genuinely want GTA 6. People who genuinely want the PS5 Pro. It's gonna be hard. Speaking of collector's edition, good luck. That's gonna be sold out in seconds. And that's gonna be on eBay. GTA 6 collector's edition will be on eBay for boatloads of money. It's sad to say it. I'm seeing it before it happens. You have been warned. Brace yourself. And start getting acquainted with people working at GameStop and a lot of these retailers to help you get your hands on one. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be rough pickings for a lot of us. I'm warning you guys now. Those of you who are saying, I ain't buying a PS5 Pro. I don't care for GTA 6. Okay, when you see GTA 6 running on PS5 Pro, you're going to want one. When you see gameplay for GTA 6, you're going to buy it. Time for the Q&A. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Oh boy. Q&A time. I'm telling you guys, man. Massive opportunity for Sony to capitalize. Massive opportunity. So much money on the table. Oh, Sony gonna get their 30%. And they gonna eat good too. Microsoft, they're gonna get their 30%. And they're going to eat good too. They're going to be swimming in so much money because of GTA. GTA is going to be so freaking huge. It's going to be a juggernaut of a game. And anybody who wants to play that game at the best frame rate possible are going to go towards the more powerful hardware to play it. Period. End of story. So get your pocketbooks ready. Get your bag ready. Get your bag ready. Whatever you got to do, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, 5 jobs, cut grass, whatever you got to do, shovel up snow, whatever you got to do, get your bag ready. Get your bag ready because Microsoft talking about they dropping new hardware this year. Get your bag ready. Microsoft talking about they dropping new hardware in 2026. And obviously that's going to take advantage of GTA 6 as well. Get your bag ready. I'm telling you, get your bag ready. Get your bag ready. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Get your bag ready. Get your bag ready. For those of you who are fed up with the PS5 right now, get your bag ready. Because you're going to need it. Yeah, you're going to need it. Get your bag ready. Get your money up. PlayStation has 0 first party for this year. Did y'all just hear what this man just said? How much would it be? Anywhere from $500 to $600. Get your bag ready. This man said Sony has 0 first-party games this year. I'm not saying anything else. I'm not saying anything else. I'm not saying anything else. Marlon, why are you saying anything? I'm not saying anything. Sony has 0 first-party games. Okay. It says, big up, Marlon. That's real talk. How's your daughter and first lady doing? Oh, they're doing great, man. First lady is doing great. My daughter is doing great. You know, she's 9 months, fixing to be 10 months next month. You know, she's already trying to walk, already standing up. They say, you gonna pay $10K for PS5 Pro? No, sir. I will not pay $10,000 for a PS5 Pro. I will do without a PS5 Pro. There's no way I'm gonna spend $10,000. What? Not gonna happen. No, sirree. Not gonna happen. He says, will GTA 6 work on PS5 Slim? Yes, it will. He says, done with Xbox, though. I understand, bro. I understand. If you're done with Xbox, I understand. I understand. I can't tell you to be on the Xbox bandwagon if you don't want to be. He said, no. I believe that there's going to be a digital edition for $500. Like a base digital edition of the PS5 Pro for $500, and then the disc-based one $100 more. That's what I believe. $599 and $500. That's kind of like where I see the PS5 Pro being. $599 and $500. A lot of you dudes are gonna buy the digital one. I'm not asking you. I know. You're gonna buy the digital one, especially if Sony is doing the same detachable disk drive stuff. That digital one is going to be sold out for $500. More people play their games digitally. So that $500, oh, that's nothing. You're going to buy. Even if it's not 500 and say it's, I don't know, 549 or something like that, you're still going to buy it. Hey, shout outs. It says, if PS5 Pro is coming, why didn't Insomniac mention it in their roadmap? Well, that's because they can't. NDA. I mean, these companies know that leaks and hacks can happen, right? It doesn't mention the PS5 Pro, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that it does not exist. He says, can't wait to see Wolverine on Pro. Oh, man. Trust me, guys, there's going to be a Pro. There's no way we're going to go through this entire generation with the base PS5. There's just no way. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. There's just no way. I mean, it's a possibility, but I just don't see them just not releasing a Pro. Hey, Marlon, I'm a father of 2. I can only play games when everyone is asleep. Sacrifice sleep or no games. Choice, man. Hey, real talk. I feel you 100%. $5.99 and $6.99. Ooh, that's a lot of money. But even at $6.99, it's going to be sold out. Even at $6.99, it's still going to be sold out. You think people are going to miss out buying a Pro not to play GTA 6 on the best place to play? It's still going to be sold out. He says, I'm getting 2 for me and little man. See, a lot of you dudes already going to buy the Pro. It says, Wolverine Ghosts, what games are coming out in 2024? Okay. Wolverine is what? 2026? According to the Insomniac leaks. 2026. 2026. So we have Concord. That's a new IP. That's dropping this year. Right? We already have Helldivers. And there could be more new IPs dropping this year that we don't already. That's why I said we're casting judgment way too soon. Wait on till Sony show their hand. Wait until we get that PS5 showcase before we get mad. Am I making sense? Before we get mad and say Sony got 0 games for 2024. Bro, we're just in March. We don't even have a PS5 showcase yet. Wait until we get the PS5 showcase and find out what new announcements is dropping for 2024 before we sit there and say, oh, Sony ain't got no games. when clearly they have a lot of second party games dropping. Phantom Blade Zero, that's game. You know, what's it? Shift Up Stellar Blade. That's another game, right? Those are all second party stuff. We just had Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, right? We got Phantom Blade Zero, right? We got Concord, right? Plus there's going to be other IPs that are going to be dropping this year. But that's what I'm saying. People bought the SpongeBob Series X for $699. So why can't you buy a PS5 Pro for $699 if Sony drops it? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What would prevent you from buying a PS5 Pro at $699 when you buy a SpongeBob Series X at $699? I'm just saying. No first party games. Okay. So let me say this. When you say no first party games, are you banking on just sequels? What about new IPs? Like I just said, what about, they never said new IPs. They never said new IPs. They said existing franchises. So that leaves room for new IPs to drop this year. Concord is already slated for this year. Like I just said, there's a bunch of second party stuff that is releasing this year for the PS5. Plus, we don't even know what else they have up their sleeves. That's all I'm saying. Hit that like button. Yes, get the likes up and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. He says, I think the PS5 Pro having a presentation this summer. Oh, yeah, there's some type of presentation. I think we're going to get at least 2 showcases. And people want to buy a Pro for what? Well, Sony got to do some persuading, right? Concord showed a burger. That game ain't coming this year. Okay. You can't show a burger and think that game is coming this year. Okay. Okay, bro. I hear you. I'm not saying anything else. Okay. It says, hello, Marlon. I think the next main Final Fantasy will be PS6. Oh, for sure. It will be. Helldivers 2 is on fire. Oh, for sure it is. Yes, sir. It said, just trade the OG in. That will knock off $350. Oh, most definitely. I would trade in my OG PS5 for a Pro in a heartbeat. I would trade in my OG PS5 for a Pro in a heartbeat. Oh, most definitely. Rise of the Ronin, exactly. Rise of the Ronin as well. There's so many games to play right now. Phantom Blade Zero, Concord whenever it drops. You got Stellar Blade. You got Rise of the Ronin. Come on, man. And yet still people are saying, oh, Sony ain't got no games. Okay. First party sequels 2025. First party new IPs possibly this year. We can see some new IPs drop this year. He says, I'm getting the Pro no matter what. Even if it's $699, I'm grabbing it. See? I'm telling you, some people got the money. And some people are going to be like, you know what? I don't care how much it is. I'm buying it. And Sony knows this. You don't think Sony knows this? Sony knows their fans, bro. They know who is going to buy this console. Trust and believe that. PC, it's where it's at for those who can afford it. King Noble, for those who can afford it. Period. I think you are getting a Pro for free. Oh, here we go. Shh. He's like, shh. He said, Mark Machiavelli says, I'm buying 2 PS5 Pro. PS5 Pros are gonna be sold out, bro. He says, I ain't gonna lie, that burger had me drooling. Oh yeah, the burger looks good. The burger looks real good. All the textures on that burger looks real nice. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is good. Dallas, what's up, bro? How you doing? Jez, what's up, bro? What's going on? Says, I actually might pick up the PS5 Pro, even though I'm not the biggest fan of mid-gen refresh. I think I'm going to go for it. Yeah, exactly. Bro, this is Sony we're talking about. This is Sony. Like, I'm telling you, people that are saying, I'm not buying the Pro and this and that, they're going to buy it. I'm telling you, when Sony comes out, when Mark Cerny comes out and show the difference between PS5 and PS5 Pro, people are going to be like, yep, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. When people see the differences, graphics, when people see the differences between the FPS and resolution, they're going to like, oh, I need to get a PS5 Pro because of GTA 6. I'm telling you guys, man. Brian says, hey, hi, Marlon. What's up, Brian? Wolong. Yes, Wolong. Yes, sir. That's still coming out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Said PlayStation might even get some Xbox games later this year too. Exactly. Considering Sea of Thieves is doing well on PlayStation, right? The most pre-ordered game right now on PlayStation is Sea of Thieves. Hi-Fi Rush, that's gonna do well on PlayStation. I'm telling you. That's gonna send a signal to Microsoft. Ding, 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 ding. Let's put more games on PS5. When is GTA 6? Adam demos, 2025. I think it's fall 2025 at this point. It's going to be fall 2025. Yes, sir. Can't wait for Wolong. Yeah, Wolong looks good. He said, my man Enlightened says, I'm also getting for sure. I'm telling you, you guys are going to buy the Pro. I know some of y'all are going to buy the Pro, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, baby? Shouts to my wife. Says, I can't wait for the PS5. I can't wait either, bro. I can't wait for Sony to show me this upscaling technology. Do you know how groundbreaking this PSSR technology is going to be? Bro, this is what we've been waiting for on consoles. We've been waiting for this frame generation DLSS on consoles. Yes, it did exist via AMD because AMD had their Fidelity FX super resolution, but a lot of games have utilized it. Now we have FSR 3 now running in some of the games. I mean, I believe it's running in Avatar and it's running in some other games. FSR 3 is already running in some of the games, but Sony having its own upscaling technology, that is going to be bananas. Because first party is going to benefit so much from this upscaling technology. Not only that, but second and third party developers, if they fully utilize this upscaling technology, it's going to be bananas. That's what I'm excited about. Them having their own DLSS-like functionality. He says, we know it's coming. Straight heat. He says they had the kits since September too. That's what I'm saying. They had the kits since September of 2023. So you know it's coming. You know the games are coming, bro. They're coming. I am patiently waiting. I ain't in no rush. I'm patiently waiting. He says, once I get my PS5 Pro, my Spider-Man 2 Special Edition PS5 will go back in the box and I'll keep for my collection. Facts. Couldn't agree more. He said, these are Sony employees on chat. That's it. They will buy it. Sony employees? Well, you never know who is watching, right? YJ99 says, bro, Marlon testing the PS5 Pro right now. How you know I'm testing the PS5 Pro right now? That's not true, man. I'm not testing no PS5 Pro, man. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not testing anything. It says that's go signal, a signal to PS. We need to do the same, y'all. Act like Sony not broke. PlayStation don't have first party games. Well, they got Xbox first party games. Oh Lord, here we go. Bunch of scalpers and Sony employees in the chat saying they're gonna buy it. You ain't buying it. You ain't buying ish. Owning the newest PlayStation is a status symbol. It says it's going without saying. It's just like when Apple drops new hardware. Will Xbox ever get Helldivers 2? It's a possibility. For sure. It's a possibility that they will get it. Sammy says, I want PS5 Pro and Black Myth Wukong. Oh, man. It's going to be crazy. It says, heard Max Payne remake is wait, you said Unreal Engine you about to say? It says only thing Microsoft drop in new Game Pass advertisement. Oh no, Microsoft's gonna drop some stuff. It said this is my first GTA I'm going to buy. What? Oh man, you're gonna have a field day, bro. A GTA 6 is gonna be a huge generational leap over all the GTA games. It says I'm ready, got my credit card on standby. See? I already know some of y'all got infinite cash. It says when Sony drop a big game, Xbox go send Halo Master Chief Collection. Marlon, I want to really play Rise of the Ronin, but I don't have a PS5. Do I just wait or do I buy PS5? I will wait. It's worth waiting to see if they drop the Pro or not. I will wait. Because unless you don't care about the Pro, then go buy the PS5. But in the sense with all this PS5 Pro talk, just like the PS4 generation, where a lot of people was buying PS4 Slims and buying PS4s left and right, and even knowing that there was going to be a Pro, I will wait until the Pro drops. You know what I mean? But Rise of the Ronin, man, just, oh boy, Rise of the Ronin. I can't even talk right now. What if Death Stranding 2 trailer was running on Pro early build version? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, Death Stranding 2 looks amazing. You guys remember the director's cut for Death Stranding, right? On PS5. And if you look at the director's cut and look at how Death Stranding 2 looks right now, oh my God, it looks so much better. So who knows? Maybe it was running on PS5 Pro, but again, NDA, they can't talk about that stuff. You know what I mean? They can't talk about it. So for all we know, maybe Death Stranding 2 was running on PS5 Pro all along. We're not going to know that until NDA lifts. It says, Marlon, I want to really play right. Okay, I already answered that. Let's keep going down here. It says, what if Death Stranding 2? Okay, all right, so we already got it. It says broke before he left. Nighthawk, what's up, man? Country Boy says PS5 Pro GTA 5 Elite controller version 2 bundle. Now, I'm expecting them to have a elite, not elite, but what am I gonna say? DualSense Edge version 2 controller. I'm expecting them to have a DualSense Edge version 2 controller to go with that PS5 Pro with better battery and more customization for the PS5 Pro. Bundle, Sony, this is the last thing I'm going to request. Sony, please, I'm asking you, I am begging you, bundle a Pro controller with that PS5 Pro. I don't want, or maybe what they might do is give us version 2 to the DualSense with way better battery life. And maybe it might look similar to the DualSense Edge. I don't know, but we'll see what happens on that. It says in the UK you can buy an LG OLED 42-inch and a Series X for $1,100. Yo, what's up, Nighthawk? What's going on? Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all, boys. Ronin looking rough. Man, that gameplay is looking sweet. That gameplay is looking sweet. That gameplay is looking sweet. I can't say the same for everybody, but that gameplay is looking, mwah. Yeah, that's all I care about with Rise of the Ronin. That gameplay, baby. And that buttery, smooth 60 FPS. Limited edition. It says Rise of the Ronin looks like a PS3 game. Hey, man. Gameplay and 60 is king for me. That game is running at 60 frames. Mwah. It says, remember that you told me I was going to wait a long time for a Pro version. He said, yeah, I agree. Death Stranding 2 look way too good. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. For all we know, it could be running on the PS5 Pro. I'm just saying. And people are talking about PS3. Why are we disrespecting PS3 like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we disrespecting PS3? Like, PS3 graphics ain't horrible. PS3 still got some good graphics, man. Me going to play PS3 in 2024 is not a bad thing. PS3 had some really good graphics. Hey, Majors, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Do me a favor, guys. Give the stream a thumbs up, which is very critical. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Hit that like button. Super chats are welcome if you want to support our show more extensively. I appreciate you, boys. Thank y'all. It says how long they worked on that game. What game? It says if you like 1440 60, get a Series S, but not all the games run at 1440p 60. It says let's get to 400 likes. Let's go. It looked like PS2 Pro. Oh, here we go. PS2 Pro. You know what's funny? If Sony drops a PS2 Pro, can you imagine that? If Sony drops a PS2 Pro and somehow it makes the PS2 games look a little bit better. Oh, man. Sold. Man. I would buy that in a heartbeat. I would buy a PS2 Pro in a heartbeat. I would buy that ASAP right away. What? Oh, you're kidding me. Let's see here. It says, honestly saying Rise of the Ronin looks like a PS3 game is wild. Laugh out loud. Stop trolling people. Yes, it can look way better. But Team Ninja ain't known for graphics. Exactly. They known for gameplay. Exactly. I've been saying that all this time, but hey, man. Can we see Outcast trailer? Outcast? It says the DualSense Edge is very premium. I like it a lot. Yeah, it is. And if they bundle that with the PS5 Pro, then that would be huge. PS2 games were fire. Oh yeah, most definitely. I will buy a Pro any day of the week. Any PS2 Pro. Oh, sold, man, sold. I'll buy the PS2 all over again. Because it was so legendary. Graphics are not bad at all, but their focus was on a good game and a fun gameplay, not graphics. Exactly. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters at the end of the day is gameplay. You know what I mean? Gameplay and playing it at 60 frames and running it at 60 frames. That's all that matters. Ninja Gaiden had top tier graphics when it released. Yeah, back then the graphics looked really, really good back in the day. But again, Ninja Theory, their main thing is gameplay and combat. You know what I mean? Yep. You're getting the gamer locked into the gameplay and the combat and the mechanics. If they did, they should make an engine specific to make games for it on the side. Yeah, I know. He says maybe PS5 Pro controller will be a touchscreen. Remember, Hip Hop Gamer did talk about that, but I feel like if they do that with a screen on the controller, I feel like if they do that, then it will drain the battery even faster. What's up, Ray? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Make sure you guys hit the like button, share the stream, subscribe. Appreciate you, boys. Let's get it popping. Thank y'all for the support, man. Let's see here. It says Xbox show games run on powerful PC. Yeah, they do. They do that. It says if Sucker Punch, Caleb, if Sucker Punch made Rise of the Ronin, graphics would look, graphics would look insane for sure. Hopeful says, Pro. It says, you mean Team Ninja? Yes. He says, my daughter is 5 years and she loves your channel. Oh, man. Hey, I appreciate that. Shout outs to your daughter. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Shout outs, my man. Shout outs. Amrose, shout outs, man. Shout outs, man. That's love right there. Shout outs, man. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. That's why I keep it clean, you know? Keep it clean because you never know who is watching or who is recommending. It says all I need is Dead or Alive 6. Please, Team Ninja. Yeah, Dead or Alive was popping back when we had Soul Calibur and all that stuff. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct. I mean, Dead or Alive 7. Yeah. It says I saw this shorts. It says that had dual sense with the screen on it. Yeah. That was kind of a prototype. That was fake. That was fake. But I'm just saying, if they do make one with the screen, I feel like, yeah, it's just you know. He says we need that Killzone. Oh yeah. Most definitely. Killzone will be dope, man. If they drop a new Killzone game, that would be so good. But we'll see what they do. Back in the days, yes sir. It said delay the Pro, less problem when release come. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a 50-50 chance they might delay it. They might delay it. They might delay it. So we'll see. He says you are going to stream PS5 Pro unboxing. Oh, for sure. You already know, man. We're gonna keep the tradition going. We gonna keep the tradition going. So who was the publisher of Bloody Roar? Was it Bandai Namco? I don't remember. Bloody Roar. Oh no, Konami. It was Konami. Holy cow. It was Konami. It was Konami. Konami. Hopefully that answers your question. Imagine Venom on PS5. Oh man, Venom. That Venom, you talking about that Venom game, right? Yeah. Yeah, it says Sony needs to delay the Pro and PS6 and just focus of establishing great games more than just hardware. Hey man, like I said, so what do you have to say about the games that Sony dropped this generation? You're not impressed with any of the games? He said rap something. Nah, y'all don't want me to rap. It's Sunday, man. Y'all don't want me to rap. Nah, man, we ain't rapping today. Nobody wants to hear me rap, man. If we get a donation for that, then we'll see about that. But we ain't rapping today, man. Nobody want to hear me. All right, so Sony definitely dropping the Pro. Its 30th anniversary. That's what I'm saying, man. They dropping something. They dropping something. They dropping something. That's all I gotta say. They are dropping something. So we'll see. 100%. We'll see, man. Sony got to do something for the 30th anniversary. Sony gotta do something. They got to do something. Oh, you say you forgot? Okay. You say imagine Venom on PS6? Oh, man. You mean Spider-Man 3? Sony, you said Konami sitting on a gold mine? Yeah, for sure. You say, yo, Marlon, my B-Day is Thursday. Can't wait to play Rise of the Ronin on Friday at midnight. Hey, let's go, man. Happy birthday when it comes, bro. Happy birthday. It says, I got money and no. What's up, Rich? What's going down? Imagine PS5 Pro GTA 6 bundle for $700. Sold out. Actually, it was published by Hudson Soft back then before it was absorbed to Konami. Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Hudson Soft. Yeah. So A10 Hudson Soft. Yeah, they were the developers, and then the publishers. Actually, yeah, the publishers were Konami, A10, Hudson Soft, and Virgin Interactive Entertainment. Imagine all God of War games on PS5 Pro. Oh, man, bro. Yeah, if the rumors are true about us getting a God of War trilogy or God of War 1 and 2 being remade or remastered for PS5, man. That's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, man, the possibilities are endless right now. You know what I mean? Phil Spencer buying a PS5 Pro? Probably. He's probably gonna buy one for sure. He's probably already got one. He probably already got one. Phil Spencer is a gamer. He probably already got one. He probably already got one. Hey, Rich says MGN Sunday service. Hey, there you go. Love you guys, man. Love you guys. God bless you guys, man. King Jesus first. Always, man. Always. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all for the blessing. Andre, what's up, Andre? Says, what's up, Marlon? Sony needs to announce a new Killzone and Resistance remake on the 30th anniversary. Yes, they do. They need to. Most definitely need to. Said, bruh, I know y'all don't think the Pro will be $600. Maybe the digital, but the physical $699. Oh, get them. I tell you, get that money ready. Get that money ready. Oh, man. Get that paper ready. He said, thank you, baby. He said, Jesus, for your blessing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always. He says, what's your fave Gears of War? 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Naughty Dog, give me Jack 4. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what we want. He says, them dev kits came in September. When you think them games dropping, Marlon? I mean, we could very well see some stuff this year. You know, we could definitely see some stuff this year. New IP, you know, maybe that was already in development and can get enhanced for PS5 Pro and drop this year. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Can you say combo breaker? He said, hey Marlon, I want to hear the Get Hype song. Oh man, listen. The Get Hype song is it has to be a highly requested thing. So either somebody donates for it or we have a lot of people in the chat requesting it. That's the only way we play the hype song. You know what I mean? Yeah. It has to be highly requested. Wally P. Highly requested first. Because some people, the reason for that is because some people just don't have anything to be hype about right now. So that's why. Said, Marlon, you already got the Pro. No, sir. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That is cap. You got the PS5 Pro, not me. He said, if Sony announces a Bloodborne. Oh, man. Oh, man. If they do that, yeah, that will be insane, bro. It says if Sony announces a Bloodborne remake or bring back the legacy IP for the anniversary, fans will go crazy, especially if they show gameplay. Oh, for sure. Man, if they do that, bro, that will be crazy. If they do that, that will be crazy, bro. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. You know, but I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. You guys tell me, though. You guys tell me. Oh, man. Just hearing this already. I already got the vibes. You say, yeah, because you hooked me up with it. Nah. You got connections. You got connections, man. Not me. You the man. You the man. Spider-Man 2, Demon Souls, Ratchet and Clank, Returnal, God of War, FF7, FF16, and many more. Love those games, but need more fresh IP building into PS5. Exactly. Oh, you say you're playing Demon Souls right now? Oh, that's what's up, man. Let's get hype for the PS5 Pro. Get hype and get hype. Oh, man. I don't think you want to do that one, my brother. Nah. I don't think you want to do that, my brother. I don't think you want to do that, my brother. You say I got suckered for the PS5 Pro. Oh, man. You say, yes, my connection is from you. You the man. No, sir. That's cap. That's all caps. Yes, get them likes up. He says, I got Bloodborne. It says 4. I heard that it's good, but then I've given up from the first boss. It's not because I had other games. It's because it's not my type of genre. I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, it's not everybody's cup of tea. You said Outcast. Hold on, let me see what's going on with this Outcast. Let's see what's going on here, man. Let's see what's going on here. All right, let's do it. Hit that like button for me, guys. Get them likes up. I appreciate y'all. Outcast. Let's see. All right, let's see.
I taught him that every choice counts. The choices he made changed his life and ours. He remembered Adelpha as a vast and beautiful ecosystem where every living thing has its place and its purpose. But the invaders brought Sankra to our world and disconnected us from each other. You see, it is not enough just to climb every tower as you might do on Earth. One must uncover how everything in our world is part of a whole. The many hidden relations that connect all living things on Adelpha in perfect harmony. discovered our secrets, learned how to nurture our creatures, nourished our plants, to understand that they only grow together. And he learned to influence this delicate system for the better. The more effort he put in, the greater the impact. A true hero starts his journey any place he chooses, and eventually makes a difference everywhere he goes. By influencing the balance, supporting the resistance, and defying the invaders with just the right strategy. In return, our planet would grant him the powers of the Yards. But you can't become a citizen of Adelpha and change our world without it changing you as well.
What y'all buying this day one?
PlayStation.
PlayStation. PlayStation. Oh man. PlayStation. Come on, are y'all buying it or what? Anthem mixed with Mass Effect. Mixed with what's that other game? Dang. It's another game I'm thinking. Anthem mixed with Mass Effect mixed with there's another game I'm thinking about right now. Dragon, you funny, bro. Hey. K Carey says, hey, what's the best graphics card to get if I'm trying to get a PC? Honestly, it matters on what resolution you're trying to play at. Like, you know, are you trying to go 4K? Are you trying to be at 1440p? Like, you can go with either Nvidia or AMD. You know, you can go with either one if you want. It just matters on, because you have all different type of cards. It just matters on what your purpose is. Like, are you trying to do 4K gaming? Are you trying to do 1440p, 1080p? If it's 4K, then you could do a 4080. You can also do a 4070 Super. You know, you can also do 7800 XT. You know, yeah, it just kind of matters on what you're trying to do. You can do a 6800. It just matters if you're trying to do 1440p, you're trying to do 4K. You know, yeah. You can do it. You can do 3090. You can do a 3080 Ti. I mean, it all depends on what you're trying to do. You know. Let's see here. It says, yo, Marlon, it says, what if the new developers that are doing the remake of God of War trilogy, they made it since gameplay and everything as God of War with Chris? Oh, that would be dope. That would be really, really, really dope. That would be really, really, really dope. It says, I'm trying to play 30 frames. Hey, if you're trying to play 30 frames, then you're okay with where you're at right now. Then you're okay with where you at. I love my buttery smooth 30 FPS. Awesome. Awesome. Then keep playing that then. Keep playing at 30 frames. You know, keep playing at 30 frames. That's awesome. That is awesome to hear. Keep playing at 30 frames, my brother. He said trash. He says the more that video played. Oh boy, you didn't like the game? Dark Void looking. Oh, Dark Void. It says there's no reveal or release date. So delay to what date? They will release it late 2025. That is true. That is true. Late 2025. That is true. That's what I'm saying. That could very well be the case. That could just that way you give developers more time to iron out stuff and getting things better optimized. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening. Yeah. It says, have you tried out the HD2 update yet? No. Have you tried it? You talking about with the fire volcanoes and all the weapons and mechs and stuff? I haven't yet, man. I'm planning on getting on it real soon. I just been real busy, man, but I'm planning on getting on it real soon. He is trying to do 8K 60. 8K 60? Oh my God, bro. You don't even have 8K 60 monitors right now. It says, what's your favorite current online game? Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2. I haven't even touched COD in a long time. Helldivers 2 for sure. Helldivers 2 for sure. I haven't touched COD in forever at this point. It says, what's your favorite? Okay, all right, let's see here. It says, there's an DS version of the Dark Void I heard. A little bit better. Okay, Jetpack Focus. Oh, really? Okay, that's what's up then. But I appreciate y'all guys, man, coming out here on a Sunday, supporting the show. Do me a favor, guys, get the likes up, share out the stream, subscribe if you're brand new. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Thank y'all for the donations today. We're almost at 200 likes. We're at 198 right now. Can we get over 200 likes? I know we can do that. All right. So I appreciate you guys, man. And like I said, anything can happen. You know, the Pro might not come out this year. It might get delayed, or they might, I don't know. It can be delayed because they didn't have a release date originally. But I'm just saying, based off of everything, all the insiders and what everybody's been saying that it's dropping this year, who knows? Maybe it might be 2025. Maybe it might come out alongside GTA 6. We're just going to have to wait and see. So I love you guys, man. Give the stream a thumbs up if you did enjoy the show today. Subscribe to the channel. Tell more people about the channel, guys. And I love y'all. Hopefully this coming up week will be a great week. We have Rise of the Ronin, which is dropping on Friday. And we have Dragon Dogma 2, which is dropping on the same day on Friday, which I'm not going to be buying that on consoles. I'm just not. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Hit the like button, guys. Stay safe out there. Drive safe out there if you're on the road. And Godspeed. I'll see you guys, man, tomorrow with more bangers for you guys. Love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. Enjoy your family. Hug your family. Tell them you love them. And I'll see you guys. All right. God bless.